Third time my line is connected. Third time. So I think I won't be talking because it is disconnecting the third time already. I think I will change the Dharma talking to daytime. Daytime the line is more stable. I don't know why recently my line becomes so bad. I will tell you about very important point when you are doing Sati Vipassana. Very important one, I will tell you. So since the line is going to cut, I will try to go very accurately into the practice. The first thing you got to do is to watch your breath. Vipassana, Sati Passana, Vipassana is to watch the breath by breathing in and breathing out. When you breathe in, you focus your mind. Take your mind, focus it on your abdomen, and you see there is a rising. Then you say rising. When you breathe in, you say rising, looking at the abdomen going up, and follow that motion mindfully until the end. Okay? You know it's the maximum. You cannot breathe in anymore, right? Then you breathe out. Then the abdomen, you focus on your abdomen, following the breath going down mindfully. Must relax. Your meditation must relax. You cannot force. My connection is slow, so don't know why. Then, as you continue following your breath, you'll find that you will not be able to follow the breath anymore. You find that without even you knowing that you are not even following the breath. So what happened? When you are not able to follow the breath already, you don't know that you are no more able to follow the breath, but you don't know, right? Because we are all having monkey mind. We are all having monkey mind, so you cannot follow the breath already. Even you don't know that you are not following the breath anymore. Then what happened? This is where the aggregates arise. This is where either thinking arise or Vedana arise. And very few can see the mental picture. That means Sankhara. So usually when you start to stop concentrating on your breath, that means you are not able to focus because of the monkey mind. Everyone got monkey mind. I tell you, if no monkey mind, all already attained already. So today all cannot attain because of monkey mind. So the monkey mind has related to the tendency, no practice, because nobody know who is the Buddha, and what is Sati Patana Vipassana. So nobody practice. How long you have not practiced this? You have been not practicing countless life, infinite life. So you just started this life only. You just started to hear this special teaching from the Buddha. Just only. Every one of you just started only. So something that is never done before, not only this life, countless life, you have never done this before, and today you want to do it, it's going to be very, very difficult. Though it is very difficult, again, the difficulty becomes even worse, more difficult, when there is no proper teacher to teach. Especially those who have experienced the Four Noble Truths. That become big hindrances for every one of you. It's not easy to find a teacher who has experienced the Four Noble Truths, because they will not be able, and they won't be very interested to talk about the aggregates, because they don't know the importance of the aggregates. The Buddha already say Satipatthana is the very important part of the practice. The most important part is this aggregates, Satipatthana. I'll be posting Bhante Suvano Dharma talk in English about attainment. What I've spoken, I've been teaching all this while, is exactly according to Mahasi Sayadaw, those who have attained, and also Bhante Suvano. So I'll be posting it these few days. I already found the recording already. So this is in the English version. So I hope every one of you will listen when I post it up about how to practice an attainment. So every one of you pay attention. Yeah? Since the line is not doing very well here tonight, I've went in and come in 3 times already. So I'll be posting Bhante Suvano Dharma talk on attainment. How the cessation of consciousness occur. Now you will now listen to a real monk in robes, in robes, instead of me talking. So that will be more powerful. Yes, it will be more powerful. Those of you who have listened to me talking about attainment, if really you have been following, so if you were to listen to Bhante Suvano tape recording about attainment, possibly you can know more, easier understand. But if you are not following what I'm telling you and teaching you, maybe there will be a little bit problem for you to understand also, even it's spoken by monk. Right? You have never heard before, right? Yes. Now, our after this today, I will post it for every one of you to listen. So I hope every one of you will be able to understand. My line is not okay, but when it breaks and come in, broken and disconnected, my concentration also disconnected. It become not so smooth already, because my heart is worried about the line. So now, when you meditate, first is to stop the mind from thinking. Thinking is greed. Thinking can lead to greed. Thinking can also lead to anger. Thinking can also leads to delusion, because everything has to start with thinking. You want to do dana, you also have to start with thinking. Doing good also have to start with thinking. Doing bad also have to start with thinking. So thinking is very good and very bad. And thinking become very bad when you want to practice meditation to stop it. So it's going to be a big problem for every one of you to stop this thinking. If without proper instruction, even though all of you can meditate, without proper instruction, it's going to be very tough for you to know to reach attainment. No worries, always we search and track back the video. Always you can search back and track the video. Yes, today 3rd time already. So it's all short breaks, short breaks. So I talk, also disconnected, then I forget what I say just now. Never mind. Just add in the puzzle. You listen already, just add in already. Maybe I will have to do daytime already, because nighttime the line, I don't know why. Maybe everybody come back here and they are using the line to watch movie. So the line here may be weak. For recently it happened like that. But never mind, but now it's quite okay already, I think. I think now should be okay already. So the first thing to do is to train the mind to become calm, so that thinking will stop. This is the first step about Satipatthana Vipassana. First step. Then after that, when the mind become, the thinking stop, the mind become calm. Then when the calm mind, with the calm mind, you will be able to see the aggregates. This is very important one. Kashmir, you want to come in or not? Want to come in or not? You say yes, I type in. No, I don't type. Huh? So when you have calmed your mind through the effort of mindful concentration on your breath, your mind will calm. But it won't be long, you know. It's only temporarily calm. The mind will be calm for a while. So then, after that, the mind cannot become calm already. Because why? To get the mind to become calm, you must be consistent. Your focusing on the rising and falling must be continuous, which is very impossible. Many cannot success. Because why? We have not practiced this type of Satipatthana before, until now, this life, when you hear the Buddha Dhamma. Now you start to practice. Just only this life you start to practice. And you have not practiced in all the previous life. Never have you practiced before. So now in this life you really start to really practice. It's not going to be easy. The mind will not be calm. But for some of you, may have practiced off and on in other life. Maybe you have met other Buddha before in one of your lives. So today, those who are here, like you, Kat Ng and Jackie, Kashmir, possibly a few of you here has already previously met the Buddha. But that time you are not interested to really practice. Maybe you just hear but you don't go and really practice. But today, it's going to ripe already. Maybe it's already ripening. So that now you are all starting to pay attention. But don't expect it to be very fast, because it's not going to happen very fast. It takes a lot of mindfulness, effort and concentration and sincerity of wanting to practice. The urgency, samvega, that means the agency, that you are really urgent, you want to really struggle. Then you'll be, that's why you're here. That's why you're here now. If not, then you won't be here. You'll be watching TV, maybe spending your time with your friends. So now you are here. So your first job is to calm your mind by focusing on the meditation object. You won't be successful all the time, but sometimes you may be successful. You may be able to calm your mind. Yes, very good. Once the mind is calm, the next job you have to do, next step, is only when with calm mind, the aggregates can be seen. The aggregates, they don't arise together. 4 of them do not arise together. Usually consciousness is already one of them. All the time there already, consciousness. The other 3 will arise when there is condition. When the condition is right, they will arise. What type of condition is required for these aggregates, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, to arise? These aggregates will only arise when you are able to focus and calm your mind. Maybe I was a small ant crossing the Bodhi tree branches along. Bhante Suvano say like that. Bhante Suvano also say something like this, but Bhante Suvano say, maybe last time there was the Buddha and we are all monkey, climbing the tree, running here, running there. Once a while we pay attention, Once a while we listen, what he's talking. And then after a while, our monkey friend calls us, then we we go crazy again. Yes, you are right. Maybe you are just ant crossing the branches. Sometimes you listen and then you just, don't care already. Because when you listen, the time you planted the seed, so it just ripe this life. when the Buddha is also no more here, except the Buddha Sasana now, left the Buddha Sasana. So now when you meditate, you focus with Eight Noble Path on the breath, which is focused on the abdomen, up and down. The mind will become settled, quiet. When the mind becomes quiet, that is where the aggregates, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, will be noted. They will arise. Some will see mental picture. Mental picture arise in the mind. You don't go and find them, but you must be able to know when you are mindful. Especially to become mindful, you must make sure you rising, falling, following the breath. You don't ever doubt this, what I'm saying, rising and falling. If you doubt this rising and falling, thinking you want to find where is the mental picture, where is the thinking, then you can never find them. You will be having more thinking, and your meditation will be a failure. So it is very important that you really know how to continue focus on your breath. That is rising. To say rising, with upeka, your heart must be calm, peaceful. Alright? That means without stress, relax. When you're doing meditation, you must first learn to relax. If you cannot relax, you cannot focus, there is not able to calm the mind. There's no way you can calm the mind. And when you are not able to calm the mind, you will be only having a lot of aggregates, thinking aggregates. There will be a lot of thinking, endless thinking. Endless thinking will come to you. Melim, welcome Melim. Good evening. Many days I never come here and talk, but I'm very excited to tell every one of you about, so important about the aggregates, how to see these aggregates and how they come. They come one at a time. They won't come together, four at a time. Either you see the taiko, or you see the assistant, or you see the taisan, taiko, the third one, or you see the youngest brother. So these are called Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, and Vijnana. The Vijnana is the biggest taiko, because everything must report to the taiko. You know? Vijnana must report to the taiko. That means must report to the chief Vijnana. Vedana must report to Vijnana. Sanya will have to report to the Vijnana. Sankara also has to report to the Vijnana, because consciousness know everything. He knows everything. He's a clever fellow, but very dangerous, because this knowing is the one that stops you to reach Nibbana. And to stop this knowing, this consciousness, it is not going to be a very easy process. You have to really stop thinking. Stop to be conscious on all these aggregates, which is not easy. It is very easy to just tell everyone to meditate, but without proper understanding and guidance and proper instructions, it's not going to make any one of you attain. Last night, I investigate the mind carefully, and last night I wrote a few Dharma talk. Last night on my Facebook, it is during the early hour. I was contemplating on what? On attainment. Why is it so difficult for everyone to attain? And I contemplate in my heart with sincerity. If it is so hard, how are these people all going to attain? Number one, how are they going to attain? Number two, I must teach correctly. I must know clearly, so that when I teach, if everyone who follow diligently and really understand what I'm talking about, I wish them to attain. So I start to practice. This time, must come to the rising and falling. The mind must be really obedient. No more mental fabrication. All fabrication must stop. Then must come to the last chapter, is to rising, falling, no more thinking, no more aggregates, no more Vedana. You must come until there's no more Vedana, no more thinking, no more mental picture. The mind is now so obedient that it is only rising until the three part. I wrote in my Facebook, the last three part. The mind is so clear that it only see rising until the end, middle, falling. No thinking, no aggregates, no Vedana. Stay there, because the mind is able to focus now. Focus. Rising, middle, end. Everything is still. Everything. No noise at the side, no thinking, no mental picture. You know now. You know what to do now. All the time, the Dhamma and the Dhamma meditation talk is about this time, about this moment. This moment that you must be able to arrive at this point is to see the three part of your breath, the rising to the end, middle, end. Rising, middle, end. Falling, beginning, middle, end. Rising, beginning, middle, end. So if you are able to stay focused without the aggregates coming, because your mind now is obedient, perfectly pure, and you are able to focus on the breath alone. No more aggregates, no more all the nonsense, no more talking about hindrance, no more talking about Vedana, no more talking about Sanya, Sankhara, no more talking, except the conscious and the motion of the breath, rising until the end, middle until the end, follow. No more thinking, no more hindrances. You're able to make the mind really stay, really only focus and upeka. That is the time you can attain. I hope every one of you is following tonight. If you cannot come to train your mind until to come to this stage, this state of understanding, Nibbana cannot be accomplished. Let me see, Kashmir, let me read you. Let me read Ken first. Yes, sir, you have not complete your post on Anatta. Yes, the one Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, actually, I am finding it very hard to put it into proper words. Aggregates are anicca, feelings is anicca. When you are meditating, you see all these feelings. They are anatta. And then mental fabrication, the picture that you see on the mind, is also anatta. And then the sanya, the idea, or the perception that you receive, and everything that you seems to know, that you think you know everything, is also anicca and is anatta. So in actual fact, the aggregates is anatta. The aggregates, if you do not see them in this vipassana practice, satipatthana, the one that I'm teaching you now, if you cannot see them and remove them from the mind, this anatta cannot be destroyed. When anatta cannot be destroyed, you cannot experience Nibbana. So to write into words, it's very tough. So I'm trying to slowly do it, but now I already tell you already. I already tell you here very fast, but to put into words, to proper English, it's very tough. Understandable, easy to understand, but now I just verbally explain out. Is much easier, seems like lah. Okay, let me read Kashmir. Means can't feel the body except the breathing, teacher. Yes, except the breathing, the rising. You no more thinking, no more hindrances, no more anything, only rising. You can see only rising, the mind now and the rising. Earlier, before you come to this part, the mind and the aggregates. Now the mind and the rising and falling only, finally. So this is the important part that every one of us want to come. Every meditator wants to come to this point. The mind and the rising and falling. So from here, there's no more hindrances already. Yes, consciousness and breathing. But you see, good student, you are following very well. Yes, those who are following Kashmir, good. Yeah, right. Only consciousness and breathing. No more consciousness and feelings. No more consciousness and thinking. No, consciousness and breathing. Yes. So you have come to only consciousness and breathing. The mind now is obedient. We put a simple word, the mind is obedient. Now consciousness and breathing. You must be able to develop, train the mind from the way I teach you. From the beginning until you come to this point. The consciousness and the breathing only. So this time the breathing, you see the breathing go until the end. Go to the middle and end. Going down and going up to the middle and go to the end. You focus now, you focus this 3 point. Now your mind is to focus on this 3 point because there's already no hindrances already. You focus on this 3 point. I tell you, congratulations. Anytime you can attain already. Anytime. But please, there's one thing I'm worried. If I say to you now, anytime you can attain, I worry that when it comes to the time, because something just go into your head, I just tell you, and there's an idea. You have to erase that idea yourself. Do not allow going to attain already to come into your brain. Understand or not? Of course, when I tell Dhamma, I must explain, right? Not? But once I explain, the danger is it goes into your head. You already know what I'm talking. Know what it's all about. Then you start to thinking, oh, I'm going to attain already. That you must remove also. I hope you understand. Kashmir, remove that. You have to remove that. The Dhamma, I tell you that once you're able, the conscious and the mind, and the conscious and the breathing only, leaving the conscious and the breathing. Rising, middle already, the breath going to the end. Upeka, your heart is upeka already. Down, the middle, end. Then your heart is quiet, no hindrances. Very good chance already, very good chance. You are now waiting. You are waiting, don't know. Maybe today, it can be tonight, if you come to that moment. If anytime you meditate and come to that moment, that night can be your night. If suppose tonight doesn't happen, you do it again tomorrow until you come to that consciousness and breath only, and then you, with upeka, you watch rising to the middle end. There's no other thought, which is the most hardest to come. Meditators are finding problem to arrive at this last chapter, the last point, the door to Nibbana. You're standing on the door to Nibbana. This is the real time that you are really standing in front of the door to Nibbana. That is when the conscious and the breathing are working together now. Let me read. Let me read Kashmir, Chong Kashmir. If hardly feel the breathing by consciousness, is it the mental fabrication, teacher? Now when you only have, you cannot even feel the breathing, you already go into jhana. It's already a state of jhana. never mind. You have to come out from that state. Because when there is no object, you cannot focus. Alright? You went into a state of not upeka, actually it's jhana already. But in the sutta, a lot of them say upeka. Actually no, that is jhana. You went in and there is no breathing, there's no physical moving. So the mind only has nothing to attach, nothing to focus. So that time is stay. You want to stay there for a while, okay, stay there. Why? Still must be upeka, because there's no object. You just stay there. Because if there's no object, there is nothing to do there. So it's not attainment, it is jhana. Everything is impermanent. It will come out by itself. Don't worry, just know there is nothingness there. There's nothing except knowing mind only. Right? There's a knowing mind, just stay there. It is not upeka. It looks like upeka, but actually upeka is you are able to rising until the end, falling until the end, the middle. That's upeka. You are able to follow the breath is upeka. No more hindrances. But during the time when you are breathing, you are practicing, and there is no rising and falling, that means no body. You don't have a body. You cannot sense the body anymore. That means your practice is going too far inside. You must not be too far inside the concentration. That's why a lot of people go into jhana. They stay there for a long time. It is something like jhana. When you cannot feel the breathing, it's something like jhana already. But you are conscious, so you have to come out by itself. Let it come out by itself. Just stay there quietly. If there is no rising, falling, there is no thinking, just stay quietly until the thing come out. The minute it come out, then you must immediately arrest. Go for it. And back to your rising, falling. So let me see. Let me read. I'm glad that I did according to what you advised. 100% thanks for your clarification, which is highly valuable. I would like to take leave now for my practice. Okay, go and practice. Kashmir, you do that. So when there's no breathing, there's no way you can focus anymore. So you just conscious alone is the aggregates. Conscious is the aggregates. So conscious is there. Nothing we can do. Sometimes you overshot. Something like the goal. You shoot the goal post is like that, but you shoot on top over. Cannot. You have to shoot straight into the goal post. So that moment you shoot too high, you fly over. So never mind. Just be patient. And rising and falling will come back. When rising and falling come back, then you focus. Right? Focus on your breath. So actually, the middle way and the balancing is very important. Still not balanced. Yes, that's why I'm talking. The effort, mindful concentration, very hard to balance. That's why when you are meditating, effort, mindful concentration, sometimes the concentration too much, it goes into no breath already. That means you concentrate, breath disappear already. That's not the direction we want, but can't be helped. Many people are like that. When they practice, the effort, mindful concentration, these three must be together. But sometimes the concentration is too much. They go into cessation of what? Cessation of what? Of rupa. It's not cessation of aggregates. Aggregates is very fine, very hard to remove. So you shoot the arrow, you did not hit the center part, you hit all the side outer layer. So cannot. you must hit the center part. That is, consciousness is the center part. Consciousness must also vanish. But since there's no breathing, you know right now, you know, but there's no rising, falling. You cannot detect. So, leaving the conscious. That means you cannot do anything with the conscious. The conscious is safe. The aggregates, conscious is aggregates. So now you cannot do anything. The aggregate is safe. Cannot be destroyed because you cannot do anything anymore. Apamadena sampadeta must be practiced and experienced, continuing experience, but you must know now, like tonight, I tell you it's different because every time I talk, I will try to emphasize very detailed, but it's very not easy to talk. That's why not much people, I don't see anybody talking like that. It's not easy to go into the mind and see the problem, especially the aggregates. It's very hard to talk. Almost impossible to talk. Almost impossible to explain. That's why I don't see any monk is doing it, because it is very, very fine. Invisible fine. Invisible totally. Cannot taste, cannot smell, cannot see, cannot even feel and weight it. It doesn't go to any feelings. The best in our human world is feelings. But now feelings also cannot feel it. So what you want to do? Now you cannot even feel it now. That's why the Buddha say panya, wisdom, knowledge, experiences, and best have a teacher who already attained and teach you. Even the teacher attained and teach you now is also having problem to explain to all of you. But at least I'm able to explain some more. But you have to open your ear big to listen. You have to open your ear big. Make it so big and listen. And try to understand. If not, attainment cannot. No one can attain. It's not easy, I tell you honestly. That's why last night I sit down and meditate. And first, before I meditate, I think what I teach must be correct. What I teach must be correct. I tell myself very clear before I meditate. If what I teach is not correct, my student will not attain. Then I continue. Look at my teaching. I look at the all that I taught. I practice there. I sit down and I do exactly what I say to every one of you, and I practice. I contemplate. Mindfully, I watch. I saw very clearly what I teach are all correct. All correct. No mistake. Must focus on your abdomen. Must say rising. Following the breath, going up or going down until the end. Continue doing it. The mind will become calm. Yes. I practiced and I saw, yes, this is correct. No mistake, no doubt. Good. Then I continue further into my practice. Then I stay with upekkha on the breath with upekkha, watching it mindfully with effort. Mindfulness, concentration must all be balanced. Upekkha means balance. Your heart is balanced. You are doing it without stress. You are doing the practice with balance, with ease, without any force or tension. That is called upekkha way of practicing the breath. Now, as I practice, continue with upekkha on my abdomen, going up and going down, rising and falling. I fully focus and aware of that moment to moment. As I'm able to focus on that moment to moment with upekkha, my heart is Upeka. Here, I told you all here is Upeka. Then I start to realize, all the hindrances go away. The aggregates, Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, no more to be found. Now I'm with conscious and the breath. Kashmir, you're right. I'm now with conscious and the breath. Then I keep on focusing with Upeka on the breath, the three part of the breath, rising, middle, end, without hindrances from the aggregates. It was peaceful to do that. It was very peaceful, and I continue watching the in-breath, out-breath. And a thought arise. You are near. Same, you see, I tell you all. That Nibbana is near. So it also arises in me. Now you are near. Then I brush it away. Ignore that type of thought. As I continue looking at the rising, middle, end. I remember the time I attainment. It was this moment. It was this moment that I attained. It was this moment. And honestly, I can tell you, it is this moment. Attainment will be arising anytime. This is the moment. Ini Kalila, they call it Ini Kalila. This is the moment that attainment may come to you. The Buddha say, 7 years, 7 months, 7 days, 7 hours in between them, it will arise. So I hope tonight, Melim, Kashmir, Ini Kalila, you know how to come already. You have been following what I've been talking. Not many people can really understand because they don't come to this. They can't even really understand what is aggregates, what is mental fabrication, the mental picture. They cannot even know what is called thinking. They don't know where thinking come, why thinking come, when they come, how they come. Nobody know. So when these people all don't know, they will not know how to practice with effort, mindful concentration. I'm teaching, I'm speaking according to the 8 Noble Path and the 4 Noble Truth. Even though I'm speaking and laying out the words on the piece of paper clearly, it will be very difficult for those who do not follow my talk to really understand. Kashmir, you can understand that is wonderful. You must come to Ini Kalila. You won't find in the Sutta word Ini Kalila, no. This is what is Ini Kalila. You come to the time when consciousness and breathing are working together. When you have come, you have practiced Appamadena diligently until now you know how to come to Kali, Ini Kalila. That means consciousness and mind. This is the time the Buddha says, 7 years, 7 months, 7 days, 7 hours. This is the real meaning of 7 years, 7 months, 7 days, 7 hours. You are sure for attainment, Kashmir, if you are able to come to this moment, because you are now just in front of the entrance to Nibbana. You are already there, almost already. I hope those who are listening, ask, like Kashmir come and see me twice. Melim and her husband come and see me 3 or 4 times already. Melim and Kashmir should be able to understand, for sure. Most of you listener other than Melim and Kashmir, possibly will not be able to understand what I'm talking about. Even though I'm talking about the Eight Noble Path and the Four Noble Truths and about how you can come face to face to attain in this life, it's now made possible. Belim can, I know. Belim, I know you can. I'm very sure you sure can. You and Kashmir sure can. And Praveen, tonight he's not here, also can. So those who has been following very close, a few of my students, I know them. They are potential. Belim, tonight I hope you understand what I say. Ini Kalila means what? You practice until no more aggregates. The aggregates is not just destroyed, but they are keep at distance. This time only your conscious and your breathing, and you are watching rising, no hindrances, you are peaceful, you are balancing your effort, mindful concentration now. You must balance them. They must be equal balance. If not, you enter into a state of no breathing except consciousness, like just now Kashmir say, only breathing, only consciousness, no rising, no falling. That means your effort, mindful concentration is not balanced. Something is stronger, so you go shoot out, wrong target, you miss the target. So you must balance your effort, mindful concentration. That means continue watching rising, falling, so that this way will calm your what? Calm your mind. When the mind is calm, now you will be able to continue with the calm mind with effort, mindful concentration, and aggregates will arise. They will arise singly. Singly means they arrive individually. Either Vedana arise, or thinking arise, or mental picture arise. They come like that. These three fella, the most important one, they will come like that. One arise, one don't come. So among the Vedana, Sankhara, Sanya, Sankhara, and Vijnana is the Taiko. You don't have to worry about Vijnana because everybody must report to Vijnana. But the Sankhara is the picture, mental picture is Sankhara. Mental forming of images, making forms. Then after that, the form will turn into thinking and thoughts. So this is very hard to understand. It takes the Lord Buddha countless lives to find this way. And this way, nobody is talking. No monk is talking. But Bhante Suvana is talking. Now for every one of you here, I repeat, I'm going to post. I found the recording of Bhante Suvano. I found the recording of Bhante Suvano talking about cessation of consciousness and attainment. I will be posting it either tonight or tomorrow. And it's in English version. So all the time you only hear me talking, right or not? You never hear any monk talking, right or not? So now you will hear directly from Bhante Suvano, right? So now you know, Arya all talk the same thing. All Arya talk the same thing. Mahasi Sayadaw also say the same thing. Bhante Kundala, Mahathira Kundala, Mahathira Kundala. Also say the same thing. And now it's my turn to say the same thing. But I never heard any monk from Thai or anyone on the YouTube say this. They never talk about Satipatthana, about the aggregates. Once you know these aggregates, once you can entangle them, keep them away already. This aggregate cannot arise. So now leaving your conscious and the breath. Now you are really walking to Nibbana. Ehipassiko. Now you are really going to experience Ehipassiko. Sadhu. Kashmir, Chong Kashmir, Melip. Tonight, for two of you, I'm very sure will attain in this life. But remember to come to this point, Idi Kalila. Chong Kashmir understand already. So maybe you can alliance with Melip and explain what is Idi Kalila. Because you posted conscious and breathing only. That is very clever of you. Yeah, you are following, you can understand. Your mind has panya. Your mind has the knowledge of Satipatthana Vipassana knowledge already. That's why you can understand consciousness and breathing only. No more Vedana, no more Sankhara, mental picture, no more thinking. This is the time. You come to the door to Nibbana. So as you, what you have to do now? Continue the breath and the conscious. And how to continue? This time you look at the three parts. Beginning, breathing, beginning, you breathe in, all right? So abdomen rising, you follow until the middle. Try to identify the middle now until the end. Now you're going to breathe out. That is the beginning, the middle, the end. Try to identify this three part. Earlier is only rising, falling, rising, falling. Now is the three part. Beginning, middle, end. Mahasi Sayadaw teach us like that. And Mahasi Sayadaw tell Bhante Suvano also like that. And Bhante Suvano tell me this. And only now I can teach you this three part. Really, then only in this three part you can understand. Ini Kalila, when you reach to only conscious and breathing, then it's only this three part to see. Beginning, the middle, the end. Alright, when you breathe in, rising, right now. So beginning, middle, and end. Now you breathing out is beginning, middle, end. Okay, look at the middle and the end. Middle and the end. Keep on focus on the middle and the end with Upekkha. Then, if you are, your karma, your parami is good, you will experience, yes, rising, middle, end, falling, middle, end. Yes. Try to look at the middle and the end. The middle and the end. So when rising, you try to look at the middle of the rising and the end of the rising. Then when you are going to breathe out, you look at the middle of the falling and the end of the falling. Can understand? Look at these two parts. Mentally say middle, end. Breathing out, middle, end. Breathing in, middle, end. The first part you don't have to say beginning. If you want to say, also can, of course. Beginning, middle, end. Falling is beginning, middle, end. Beginning, then breathe in, middle, end. Then you breathe out. Beginning, say beginning, middle, end. Beginning, middle, end. Okay, or you can say, like you say, rising, middle, end, falling, middle, end. Also can. Then, okay, let me read Melip now. Kashmir understand really. Kashmir, you're right, rising, middle, end, falling, middle, end. Alright? Then look at the middle and the end. Keep on saying. So you must not run away from the eight noble path, because saying rising, middle, end, remember, and falling, middle, end is the eight noble path. Until the end of the practice, when you are about to attain, you still must use the eight noble path. That is why the Buddha say, eight noble path will lead you to the four noble truth. Understand, Kashmir? Let me read. Good, understand, good. Let me read Melip. Usually using three part really can see very clear. Okay, Melip, good. that means you also come to Ini Kalila. This is the last chapter where you must keep on making your mind stay there. Stay there. And this time, mentally say, like Kashmir say, rising, middle, and watch the breath. Say first before you start breathing. Say first before you breathe in. Say first before you breathe out. Say what? Rising. Say first, then you breathe. Then until the end, say first before you breathe out. Can understand or not? Melim and Kashmir? Ini Kalila Melim. Kashmir and Melim try to discuss, two of you. I think two of you already grade A students already. So I want you all to talk to each other for this chapter I'm talking for tonight one. Ini Kalila one. That means only what? What is Ini Kalila? It's consciousness and breath only. No more Vedana, no more Sanya Sankara, no more. It's only consciousness. That means Vedana and breath. Okay? Chong Kashmir and Melim discuss when you're free. First, yes. Good. Melim, your answer already very good. Kashmir, you see Melim understand. Kashmir, you see Melim understood. Very good. No? Rising, say already, then you breathe in. Now I stay quietly. Rising, you say mentally first because that saying is effort. Remember the Eight Noble Path from the beginning. I teach you already. Good. My two students, I love you all. Very good. Two of you, I love you too. Good. All right. Say first. Now I close my eye. I will say. You see, you can close your eye and do it. Two of you do it. Close your eye. Say rising first before you breathe. Mentally, don't say in the mouth. You say in the mouth cannot work. You must say mentally first, and then start breathing. Breathe in, middle, end. Now you breathe out. Say mentally first. Try and see and tell me you can do it. Then I'm happy tonight. Two of you, try. Okay, now practice. Now I will close my eye. I will do it, and you also do it. Can you do it? You let me know once it's finished. Rising, say mentally rising, then you breathe in the air. Only the air will come in, rising. When mentally say rising first, then breathe in. Follow, middle, end. Now breathe out. Say first. Falling, then you breathe out. Middle, end. Middle, end. Rising, middle, rising, then breathe. Focus the middle and the end. Falling, say first. Breathe out for the middle and the end. Okay, good. So this part you all must train until you really understand. So this part, the last part, rising, middle, end is consciousness and breath only. That means all the aggregates are pushed away. They are still. Now you are now with the consciousness. The last part is the consciousness. Vedana, Sankara, and Sanya all normal, leaving the consciousness. So now you are developing the consciousness, make the consciousness become good boy. Good. Once the consciousness become a good boy, then it will agree to become your good friend. Because it was your enemy all the time in samsara. Now they become your good friend and obediently they surrender already. The consciousness, Sankara, agree to work with you, the Eight Noble Path. And once everything agree, cessation of the consciousness will take place. Good. Kashmir Chan done. Melim done. Melim, I was talking about while you are doing the rising falling. Listen again what I am trying to say. Two of you try to just negotiate, talk with each other about this. Explain to each other. And once you understand, I'm very sure you will come and experience cessation of consciousness in this life. So possibly you need to go to the monastery again, somewhere that's peaceful, and retreat there again, and this time Idi Kalila. Practice until you come to Idi Kalila, means the consciousness and the breath only. You are able to come there. It can come very fast. You don't have to practice very long, because once you experience, you have been practicing meditation consistently, and you know you have been following what I have been teaching about the Eight Noble Path and how you come to the Four Noble Truth. Alright? Now both of you know very clear already. Both of you know very clear already, and both of you should be able to attain 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 hours from now. By this truth, I wish both of you good luck and Sukhi Hotu Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. So tonight I'm happy that 2 of my top students are following exactly and know what I'm talking about. The one who have experienced teach you, and both of you will be able to experience it in this life. By this truth and by the sincere teaching that I'm doing now, I'm teaching out of interest to make others attain, not the interest to become famous. The interest to make, to save, accordingly to the teaching of the Buddha, to save those obedient ones, obedient students. 2 of you. It's not easy following what I'm teaching all the while for about a year now. I've been teaching on Facebook. I know it's not an easy task. Both of you have tried your best to follow diligently until today. I give you your report card. You can follow until this moment what I've been teaching. I wish both of you good luck, and Sukhi Hotu, may you too attain in this life potential. But don't be ego. Kulat. Hardworking. Apama dena sampadeta. You are now, we call it in our own version, not spoken in the sutta, Idi Kalila, consciousness and breathing. Sukhi Hotu Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. So tonight I will end my talk, and of course tonight I'll be also practicing again. I have to struggle for my next level of saint, so that once I reach another stage, I should be able to teach even much better. Alright, but for the time being, both of you, is enough for you to reach your first stage of attainment. It's already enough for Chong, Kashmir, and Belim. Okay, Sukhi Hotu, I will end now. I will do praising the Buddha, praise the Buddha, transfer merit. Why I'm doing it like that? Because that is what the Buddha say. After Dhamma talk, always share merits to our departed relation and friends, or anybody related to us. Alright, from the past existence now, they have forgotten us. We have forgotten them, but they never forget us. And those deva. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Why we praise the Buddha? Because the Buddha is such a great being. He went through so many suffering to find his way to teach us. And the Buddha say we must have gratitude. Gratitude means appreciate. We must appreciate who? The teacher, the Buddha. So we must, that's why we chant Namo Tassa. We really appreciate. So in order to show that you appreciate, then you must practice. That's why the Buddha say diligently. Practice diligently and follow teacher who know how to teach you. I don't know how to tell you. No, if I tell you, then you think, this man boastful. I also don't want to say already. You choose who you want to follow. So if you cannot follow what I've been teaching all the 1 year now, I have a few students who can already. I'm happy enough. I'm happy enough that I have I'm able to see, I'm able to shine the light for some of these students to follow. I'm very happy enough. Even I told myself, even I can get one to become Arya, I'm very happy already in this life. Sukiyotu Buddha Dhamma Sanghang Gacchami. Buddhang Saranam Gacchami, Dhammang Saranam Gacchami, Sanghang Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang Saranam Gacchami, Dutiyampi Sanghang Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddhang Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammang Saranam Gacchami, Tatiyampi Sanghang Saranam Gacchami. Panatipata Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Adinadana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Kamisu Vichachara Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Suramiraya Macha Pamaratthana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Imani Pancha Sikkhapadani Samadhiyami. Imani Pancha Sikkhapadani Samadhiyami. Imani Pancha Sikkhapadani Samadhiyami. Hidamediati nang hotu sukita hontu tayo. Hidamediati nang hotu sukita hontu tayo. Hidamediati nang hotu sukita hontu tayo. Etawata caamhehi sampedang punya sampedang. Sabe deva, sabe satta, sabe buddha, anumodanto, sape sampati sitya. Hidang me punya asawa kaya wahang hotu di mana sapacaya hotu. Imina punya kamina mame bala sama gamo satam sama gamo hotu yavani mana patya. Silena sukati miyati. Silena bojangga pada silena nibuti miyati tasma sila wisudae. Bawatu sapa manggalang rakantu sapa dewata sapa buddha nupawena sada sote bawatu te. Bawatu sapa manggalang rakantu sapa dewata sapa dhamma nupawena sada sote bawatu te. Bawatu sapa manggalang rakantu sapa dewata sapa sangha nupawena sada sote bawatu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So look out for my posting of Bhante Suvano. Bhante Suvano talking about cessation of consciousness and how one attain Maggaphala and become Arya. All Arya are the disciple of the Buddha. Alright, all of you must know the Buddha say, not everyone in robes are the Buddha disciple. No, only those who attain are the Arya, are the disciple of the Buddha. Okay, can understand? Even you are in robes, you are not the Buddha disciple unless you attain the first stream, Sotapanna. It's explained very well in the Sutta. Buddha, you must understand. This is they are the real Sangha. All right. Sukihotu Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Okay, I'll be posting. Expect to see it within this, maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow or so. I will try to find it again. Bhante Suvano on attainment. All right. So everyone, good night. Good night, and I will be practicing also tonight. All right, because today is Friday night, so I'll be enjoying my meditation midnight, maybe 2-3 a.m. So whoever want to practice 2-3-4 a.m., well, you can practice. Maybe I will just show you when I practice. Maybe you want to join me tonight. Maybe around 2-3-4 a.m. like this. Okay. You can join. Anybody are interested to join, you can welcome 2-3-4 a.m. But from 2 o'clock, I will sit maybe to 3 or 4 a.m. or maybe until 5 also can. Depend on whether I can sit or not lah. Anicca, dukkha, anatta, right? Okay, good night everybody.